last time, Aloy donned the business casual attire so as to go down into Thebes with CO, the CO, or whatever. And he wound up dead because of Ted Faro. And now, yes, I do want to leave photo mode. In fact, I probably want to leave this place because we need to get all the way back over here. No, wait, all the way back over here to return a survey module, and much more importantly, to say, hey, Gaia, we got all the shit. I got the Omega clearance. Let's go get Cauldron Gemini and capture Hephaestus. Let's do that. We're not going to do that now. We're going to do that eventually. That's on the to-do list. There are many things that are on the to-do list. As it happens, one of those is right over here. There's a survey drone, a scant, 4 or 5 inches of map screen away from here. And that's like all the way zoomed in. You can still see it. So it's got to be really close. Plus, there's a question mark over here. There's a ruin over here. There's a question mark up here somewhere. I think I saw a rebel outpost somewhere. We got plenty of shit to do. So let's, do some shit. Now I'm terrified that we're going to run into robot pelicans. Yeah. Hi, robot.
Down here. I think someone's in trouble nearby.
I didn't even see you there. I don't know who you are or what you're talking about, but hi. I don't know who you are. Who has you trapped? Well, probably these machines, actually. Ow, my plasma. Don't plasma blast me. Ow. Uh-oh. Oh, for a second I thought I had glitched into a wall. That would have been bad.
Come on, come on.
Okay, now you're dead. Gonna stab the ground next to you.
You can come up.
Who are we talking to? Oh, hi.
I thought I was done. The living ancestor.
That's me.
Sunore, the living ancestor is here.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's Sunore? Oh.
You idiot! I said we should go back to landfall.
I see. Hmm. When machines make you die.
You really thought trying for promotion was worth this?
And your friend has a cry. That's Sunore.
What were you doing trapped under a bridge? There were wide maws. They smashed our boat, and then we were so busy escaping them that we ran into these machines, and I slipped and fell. It's dangerous out here. I know, but Sunore wanted to go on. We hadn't found any relics in the places the diviners told us to search. He wanted promotion. He insisted we try here. He was right. We found a relic with some data on it, but then the wide maws found us. They smashed our boat.
They smashed our boat.
Dropped the relic into the waters when we ran. I'm sorry about your friend. Yes. I can't even mark his death by taking the relic back to landfall.
But I can.
Where did you drop this relic? Down there, to the southwest, in the plaza with the statue on the column. Go back to landfall. I'll see if I can find it.
Okay. So, accidentally stumbled ourselves upon a quest there.
Those Quen risked everything for that relic. It doesn't sound like it's too far from here. Maybe I could find it for them.
We will add it to the list. But first, survey drone. We get over... Yes, I'm aware that the survey drone is up there, but... Unless you want me to ride a tall neck about it, I don't know what you're... Aha! Oh! Well, I see those. Yikes! Oh, no! backclawed. You showed me the backclaw of this symbol, and I backclawed it. Game? Okay. So now, backclaw that. And we now we up here and over there and up here. Good start. Now we hop on top of the ancient dilapidated air conditioners and backclaw this thing.
Have to jump onto that drone to get it down.
No shit, Aloy. Oh. Can shimmy up that pipe. Convenient. Up. Up, up. Come on. Keep going up. Up. Up, up. Come on, keep going up. Up, up. Aloy, keep going up. Is there any further up here? It doesn't appear to be any further up here. However, oh, there's this. Oh, this is a bad idea. And yet it's definitely the intended solution. This is 1000% what the game wants me to do. Hi there.
Got it!
That could have gone much worse. Now let's just hang here awkwardly forever. Give me your stuff.
Okay, gotta grab the drone's data.
Thank you. Okay.
I think that broken building is the ruin that Quen Scout told me about. There should be a relic inside.
There should indeed be a relic inside. You just have to find it. And apparently there's fire gleam around here, which is probably a good sign. Now, you'd think Aloy would be able to, like, grab hold here and squeeze up there and clamber up that way on any of this obvious fallen rubble, but no. None of it is yellow, you see, so even though I can stand, like, right on top of this wood and then jump to a point where Aloy's hand is literally above the ledge, no, she can't grab onto it. Okay.
An energy cell. It looks like it's out of power.
Well, piss. So we need to power up the energy cell.
Column, statue, smashed boat, wide maws. This has to be the place that relic was dropped. So where is it?
Oh.
Now, where do I plug this in? There we go. Energy cell's charged up.
Okay. So now you're charged up,
Oh, looks like the cell's losing power.
but I have to hurry
Maybe I can power something up around here.
to get you to the battery.
Oh, the cell's out of power.
Fuck!
I gotta charge it up again. No good. Energy cell's out of power.
Son of a bitch! Alright. So you magically get charged. Immediately. This whole instant charging, instant draining
Energy cell
battery
must be
technology
damaged.
is
It won't
not
hold a
great.
charge for long.
Ah, fuck!
Too slow.
Tried to mash the button right at the last. Erg! Schmergaberg. Okay, so as if by magic, the battery is instantly charged. Maybe if we left it in to charge for more than 6 seconds, it
I
would,
gotta move
hold the
fast.
charge for longer
cell's running out
than
of power.
9 seconds. Nah.
No good.
God!
Energy cell's out of power.
Fuck! Oh, look. Okay, now if I yoink this, I can get up here. And now I'm down here. And this creates a very slightly shorter path to the... Ow. Okay. So now I'm here. This only saves me like 6 steps. Game, are you seriously telling me that... You better not be telling me that. We just bring the energy cell here.
I think I can make it to the elevator from here.
From 6 steps closer. Are you fucking serious?
Got it. The elevator should have power now.
And the battery just... As soon as it enters the terminal, the battery always has power. Even though... If I... Okay. Okay. Don't think about it.
Can't believe this thing still works.
Neither can I, Aloy. Neither can I. Oh, look, more fire gleam. Oh, I appear to have pissed some things off. Okay, so this just takes me, like, back out where I was. Because I've already activated that campfire.
Okay, I'm in. I should take a look around.
All right, so we have a key module up there, a box right here, some water, which is always fun, a metal flower, which will need activating, a toolbox,
A little pruning.
all right, down goes that wall. Now, back here we have more fire gleam. Game, yes, you... Listen. We have the fire gleam update. You don't need to put 3 fire gleam gates here. Okay, so now I'm back out here. This has just created another entrance to this little alcove. Okay, so there's a door, which somehow functions despite being underwater. Do I need a key for that door, or can I just open that door? We can just open that door. Okay. Oh, let's squeeze through this crack. And now we're in here. Which... Okay. We're back up here with this box. Do I care about this box? Probably. Or rather, I probably should. I would say I wish it was daytime, but we're so deep in the bowels of this building that... Oh, it is daytime. Well, there you go. You're a metal ladder. I'm sorry, there are ladders?
Huh. There's an opening in the wall behind the ladder. That ladder could be useful. Just gotta find a way to lower it.
Okay. So we just gotta find a way to stand in a place where I can both fire an arrow and see the red triangle of that ladder. Which is actually gonna be more difficult than you would think. Oh, wait, the box.
According to this,
Need 2-part code. Great. Leo has a habit of changing his and Astrid. Aims to find Astrid on the 9th floor. If Leo's in the building, he's on the 7th. Okay, we got pretty close ties with the electronic guy. Use passage on the 4th floor if you need to cross over. And oh my god.
the door needs a key module and a 2-part code to open.
Great.
Sounds like I might find those things higher up.
Super. Now listen. Game. Okay. I understand that you want Aloy to be a master puzzle solver and crafter and genius who fights through all sorts of adversity to overcome obstacles and grab the... I should probably open that. Grab the intended solution to every quest. Okay? At the same time, there is no glass here. There is no glass. There is no chain. There are no thorns. There is no death. There is nothing but your own game design stopping Aloy from easily squeezing through the holes in this wall, grabbing the ball, and leaving. All right, fine.
I think that vent might lead to the floor above.
No shit,
I gotta find a way
Aloy.
to reach it.
There's another box right there, which I might or might not be able to get to. Additionally, might or might not be able to back claw up to here. All right.
There we
Yoink the
go.
box. Down goes the box. Great. Box is not happy. Box insists on tipping. Okay. Can I get down to you, the box? Sort of. Fine. Now I'm on the box. Where did that ladder go? Storage instructions. No. There did that ladder go. Great. Now I forget. Can I just grab and yoink you? No. No, you need to be fancily pulled. Okay, fine. I can come over this way and pull you out of the water. Is that a thing I can do with boxes?
Need to create some distance first.
It appears to be a thing I can do with boxes. Great. Sort of. Okay. All right. Yep. Nope. Oh. Box is very insistent that oh no. Oh, the box has gotten itself into it. Oh, box! Box, why are you back in the water, box? Okay, so I have this box. Oh, right. The box gets me up there. Fine. So we hop on the box. Next we hop up the thing. Okay. So now we're up the thing. What good does being up this thing do me? Being up this thing, I can get here. And then I can get here. Okay. And now I'm in a very mossy conference room. You're lucky you can cook, because by all that's holy, you were last in line when they handed out the brains. I don't know your access code. Even if I did, I couldn't send it to you. It's against regulations. I can't leave you stuck in there. So here's a compromise. Use my bump code this time. Open the radial interface and then start with a 2. Hit each number counterclockwise, so from right to left. So his combination is going to be what? 2109? Okay. Maybe it doesn't matter.
That's one part of the code down. Just need to find the other.
Wait, why do I need 2? Okay, whatever. Okay, so now we're here. Being here, allows me to... I've already been here. I've already been here, as you can tell by the open toolbox. What if I backclaw up there? Have I been up there? Well, I just discovered some fire gleams, so that tells me I haven't been here. Where is this fire gleam I have discovered? Game? Game, you can't tell me that I've discovered fire gleam when I don't know where the fucking fire gleam is. That's not fair, game. Game. Well, apparently there's fire gleam. And when I find it, I'll blow it up. Maybe it's on the other side of this wall. It's on the other side of this wall. It's very helpful. Okay, so by being in here, I can get up here. Does that... No, this is not intended. None of this is intended. Okay. The question of was that on purpose is the same, has the same answer rather, as did you mean to make that wordplay? Nope, unintended.
I better shake off this wet.
Aloy, whatever you do with your wet is your own damn business. Let's try putting the box in the elevator and see what happens. Release crate. Use elevator.
Okay, going up.
But I think you can use the elevator. Yeah, you can use the elevator to position the box so that when you push the box, it goes into different water. If it goes into different water, you can choose to go into the water that you need. Maybe. There we go. Yes. This feels progressive.
That should help.
Sort of. This feels progressive, ... sort of, is what leftists say when they look at the Democratic Party platform. God, imagine if I fucking nailed my catchphrases. Imagine if I thought of funny things and then said them fluidly without tripping over my tongue every single fucking time. God, I would be so funny. Here, put the box in the elevator, Aloy. Just put the box back in the elevator. Elevating the box turned out to be a bad idea. Elevating the box turned out to be a bad idea was the first draft of the saying that goes, don't put the on a pedestal. Get the smart, powerful, independent woman out of the elevator and have her take her crate with her. Wait.
Maybe I can shoot the lock on the ladder.
The ladder!
Opening in the wall.
The box. The water. The ladder. Shoot the ladder.
Got it.
Unfucking. Great. Now I've shot the ladder. Now how do I get to the ladder? Okay, so being up here allows me to get here, which means that I can go herk over to here. If I herk over to here, I pick up the key.
Good. Now all I need is the two-part code for the door.
The two-part code for the door. Fucking incredible. Okay. Let me in.
Okay, now for the code.
Oh, for Christ's sakes. So it's Leo's code followed by Astrid's. I know Leo's code, but... Okay, here we go. 1, 0, 9. And Astrid's codes must be some 3-digit number.
Nope. There we go.
What? What the fuck?
One more ornament for the collection? I wonder what kind of lights this one will show. Better make a trip to see Stemmer.
Okay. This black box better just be, like, sitting here. Better just be just out in the open, easily accessible. Just climb right up to it.
I can find a voice recording here.
Plain, wide open. It basically is, actually.
No. They just cut the Harrison too. The remaining ships are concentrating their fire on the lead Horus, but there must be 6 more coming in behind it. And there are several ashore and moving inland further up the coast. Copy that. We'll keep eyes on it. But whatever this Zero Dawn super weapon is, you'd better use it soon or there'll be nothing left.
The final secret. There was no weapon. Just hope that life could survive. There
And
must
it
be another
technically
flight recorder
did.
transmitting a signal. Maybe I can track it down.
Oh my god, it's a Vista Point. Of course. Okay, sure, fine. Great. Can't possibly be worse. It can't possibly be worse. Probably. Source nearby. Where's the source? Don't make finding your puzzle a puzzle. Don't make the activation of the puzzle a fucking puzzle. How do I... What are you?
Plasma won't have much effect on it.
I'm sorry. What in the shit is a slaughter spine? I'm sorry, no. We're not doing this. Going somewhere else. Going somewhere else, and then we're leaving. We're leaving this place. It's a wonderful name. Don't get me wrong. It's a fantastic name for a Horizon Zero Dawn enemy. We are not fighting a goddamn slaughter spine. You know, we've dealt with so much stupid, incredible, horrendous bullshit in this stream already. Fuck it. I can't like this game any less right now. Let's advance the plot. Hi, Alva. You've had some catching up to do, haven't you?
Aloy,
Right to work, I see.
there's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing. And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the late CO.
Right.
And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars.
Yeah, they're not our friends.
Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great.
Not great.
And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall.
CO was a dick. He died. But sure, go on with it. Oh god, there's so many.
Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire. Like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world.
There's that. That's a problem.
That is why Diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only Overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to diviners who break the rules?
They get fucking
I
killed.
never had the courage to ask.
They get fucking killed.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Right.
I'll start at the beginning with the CO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact.
So I heard.
As such, he sponsored many diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Farrow, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Farrow, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
Just
I
wait
know
until you
better
see how
now,
history books
of
write about
course.
Elon Musk.
Anyway, the diviners discovered that Pharaoh spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named CO, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire. The living embodiment of Ted Farrow, the Renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
Mm-hmm. Pharaoh Ted should not hate.
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
People died.
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. And that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse. But nothing improved the CO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door. And more convinced that the title of CO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming.
Yup.
We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CO became was a complete perversion of what principal diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
So what you're saying, and this is a radical thing. It doesn't really make sense to me, so I have to talk it through very slowly and explain it to myself. What you're saying is the tech bro became revered and worshipped kind of like a god, let it go completely to his head, went batshit insane, and did a whole bunch of crazy shit until he wound up dead. Huh. Well, there's no precedent for that, is there?
So, Bohai, your overseer. Will he run things better than CO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. But he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right.
Lovely folk, these Quen.
The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
Just a little bit. Just a little tiny bit.
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners, peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone, not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
That sounds harsh.
Like the focuses
Sounds like
we
DLC.
keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that.
Okay, so that's one of 5 dialogue trees.
I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover, with this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process. This could revolutionize how diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the overseers would actually let us study.
So basically, Alpha's running Excel 07 now.
I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you.
And we're not friends.
Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek, but even so, you're different.
Yeah, we are. I hope everyone's been treating you okay.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming. And they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing. Back home, diviners can only share data with the permission from the overseers.
Sounds restrictive and stifling.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
You wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
A diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this. And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden held within them. But I was sent here to help you. I would be remiss to ignore any truth laid before me. Maybe it'll help the Quen find their way back to the path of truth.
If anyone's going to turn out to be a mole, it's going to be her. I was going to say that, but no, actually, it's going to be a Beta heel turn. Like, if any one of our group is betraying us, it's Beta. I don't think that's happening, but if anyone's doing it, it's Beta.
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors.
So he's going to kill
But
you and we're going to
based
kill
on
him in
your
revenge,
encounter
right?
With him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the legacy.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
If
Beta
only.
mentioned other Zeniths. Tilda, Verbena, and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the diviners haven't recovered.
I need to get going, but if you need anything...
All I need is to help you succeed in your mission. The plan Gaia told me about, to capture Hephaestus, it will help set things right.
That's the idea.
So.
Then I will do whatever I can. I promise.
Okay, the focus I got from the Sons of Prometheus is encrypted, but with a little time I should be able to hack it. There, got it.
Aloy, It seems you've recovered some property that doesn't belong to you.
Hi
You're
there.
not surprised to see me? You know, after you tried to sell me out to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab?
Hardly. When I realized the lone huntress had been raiding Regala's camps, I knew you had escaped. Subtlety is not your strong suit. From now on, I suggest you stay away from rebel operations. You're meddling with something you don't understand.
What I understand, Silence, is that you've doled out machine overrides to dangerous people, and stoked up a tribal civil war. Again. I'm gonna put a stop to it.
Fine. Stubbornly blunder ahead as usual.
That's the plan.
Your efforts will only slow the inevitable.
Usually do.
A warning, though. The sons of Prometheus are very tenacious.
And very stabbable.
They want your head. There's nothing I can do about that now.
Oh, I'm scared. What will I do without your protection?
You should be scared, Aloy. More than you realize. But I have better things to do than educate you. Best of luck flailing about in the fog of ignorance.
Ow! One of these days, I'm gonna shut that arrogant mouth of his. Permanently. But first I have to figure out why he's doing what he's doing.
Gaia, I have plot.
Welcome back.
Actually, I have survey drone first.
Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Of course we do.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself.
Uh-oh.
It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your subfunctions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
That's a long time.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. 2 overrides. What if the merge were carried out by 2 clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of 2 operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies.
Uh-huh.
Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
That's significantly better.
Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
Seems like a you
What
job,
about either
Aloy.
version? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the Zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Oh, great.
Okay.
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
What about a logical
We don't have a
explanation from
choice.
literally her?
Good luck.
All right, here's the deal, Beta.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back?
That would be bad.
Alone, in a cell again. Their slave. Forever.
Let's be honest, Beta. They'd kill you and make another one. Oh my god, it's one of these. All right. Listen, smart chick. That's unlikely.
We have a solid plan. You helped come up with it. Without you there, the probability that the Zeniths discover us is high. But with you, that risk is much less. We'll get Hephaestus, get out, and come back here. It'll be okay. No! You can't guarantee that.
I can't guarantee that you will survive this
I told you from the
scene.
beginning, we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta.
You can't guarantee that it's hopeless.
Leave me alone! You don't understand!
Like hell I don't.
You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't.
Rost's
I looked
training,
through all the
growing up
data
in
from
hell.
your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference?
You had a bunch of technology, I had a
defect?
spear. It's nature versus nurture, Beta. Like you had decades of these shitbags putting you in a very specific box. Okay, the answer's Rost.
Beta, you don't have a defect. Beta, look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Rost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving.
False.
The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win.
You know, it would have been so easy to have this as a running theme of the last, say, 50 hours of gameplay, instead of just Aloy pulling this shit out of functionally nowhere. Like, it's true and it makes sense, but you had a whole game to build up to this moment, and you just didn't.
You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. Like you said, odds are in our favor if I do. We have to succeed. But you have to promise me one thing.
Uh-oh.
Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand?
I would sooner cut my hair and take your place, which is a thing I'm afraid is going to have to happen.
Okay.
Or I'll kill you. Maybe
Promise?
she's just saying kill me.
I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Oh, good, because I was kind of planning on doing this now. I'm sorry, are you building to the end game? This is a lot of, like, final preparations and when you are ready, and I could use some time. Yeah, there's no way we're building to the end game, are we, game? Guy, is this the
Hello
end game?
again,
Because I don't think
Aloy.
this is the end game, but it might be the end game.
Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta, I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
Progress. Yeah, sure. Am I fucking up by doing this mission now? Oh. Well, we're not doing... Okay. Let's go.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.